In the late 1970s, basketball in Belize was more than a sport. It was a movement. And at the heart of that movement was a teenager named Clinton Pulu Lightburn. At just 17, he became the first junior player to join the Belize national basketball team. By 19, he was dominating the league, leading in scoring, rebounding, and assists, and earning MVP honors.
How did you fall in love with basketball?
Well, my older brothers, they played basketball. And the team used to come to the house after games, and they used to eat burgers and hang out. And even since I was a kid, growing up, there was balls rolling around the ground, on the ground. So from I was maybe, from I can remember, I said 2 years old. I was familiar with a basketball.
Known to many as Pulu, he shares how basketball didn't just teach him discipline. It helped steer him away from the dangers of street life. Growing up in a tough neighborhood, the game became more than just a sport. It gave him structure, guidance, and a reason to stay focused. For Pulu and many others like him, basketball was a lifeline that offered hope and direction when things could have easily gone the other way.
Sports is a discipline, and I got my discipline from basketball, and it was a thin line between basketball and being a gang member, because I grew up in the streets with one of the first gangs called the Wild Bunch. A lot of the guys that I was with ended up in jail or without a future, so I was fortunate that basketball opened up the doors for me to head in a different direction.
With raw talent like Lightburn's, it's no surprise he left crowds in awe. One person who remembers it all is Kadogan, a well-known figure in Belize's sports media and lifelong friend of Lightburn. He took me on a trip down memory lane, sharing some of the unforgettable moments he witnessed from the unstoppable force that was Pulu Lightburn.
One of the most memorable things with Pulu Lightburn, that when he got to Hiawassee College between 1974 and 78. Because for when Pulu 15, he better than the whole country, you know. For him 15, he played junior. He played for SJC Bucks, he played for Calico School Sailors, and he made SJC win so much years in a row.
That standout talent would even catch the eyes of university scouts, ultimately making him the first Belizean to receive a basketball scholarship, a move that opened doors not only for his career, but for the next generation of young athletes.
And I was the first Belizean to get a basketball scholarship. All right, and outside of the country, yeah, and I went and I did 2 years. It was a junior college. I got my associates. I came back home, and I was given a job as the first national sports director. Did the first summer camp with over 1,000 kids in 5 different disciplines. There was basketball, football, softball, table tennis, and track and field.
All right.
Basketball has always been at the heart of Pulu Lightburn's life. He started out as a standout player, but over the years, he's become just as well known for his role as a mentor and coach. Through his Future Shock program, he's helped shape the lives of young athletes for 3 generations, guiding them to follow in his footsteps. Like many young talents, Pulu once dreamed of making it to the NBA. That dream didn't come true, but he says his real success lies in the lives he's touched and the players he's inspired along the way.
That's the logo,
Pulu
yeah.
for BEBL. That is iconic.
Yeah, they call it the logo. I wanted to make it to the NBA, and I came back home and played in the Belize League. I also played in professional basketball in Mexico and Honduras, in this area, no? Now I have a different generation of, what you say, followers, people that know me. Back to what we were talking about back in the past, people know me for being a basketball player. This next generation, they know me for being a coach, right? Like all the kids in the streets, they know me and they all want to play for my team because my team set a certain standard and play with a certain energy and has a certain reputation. And they know that Future Shock program creates opportunities for you in life. Bend your knees, get over the rim, and bring your hand down. See, watch it. Bend. Adjustment.
To love the game, is to honor those who paved the way. As a Hall of Famer, Clinton Pulu Lightburn has done just that, living the legacy and passing it on. Through his work with young athletes, he's keeping the heart of the game alive, proving that while the past shapes us, the future is where the real promise lies.
Bend your knees, get it over the front of the rim, and when you're done, lift your hand down.
Okay.
Wave goodbye. There you go.
Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabrina Daly.